Did you guys hear that? I don't like that. What was it? Oh! Oh, the falls are here! Look at them! Look at the views! This is the local tourism. This is how to do it, I guess.
Hi everyone, I'm Tima and I live here in Seoul, South Korea. After quitting my job a month ago, I embarked on a solo road trip around the country. Join me on my adventures as I explore some of Korea's most beautiful and lesser known locations, filming my experiences, trying new food, and doing a fair amount of hiking.
Good morning, guys. Early morning here in Jeonju. I'm about to leave the city, and actually today is going to be one of the days where I don't know where we are going to end up and what we are going to see, because it's just going to be a lot of driving. I have a few spots on the map that I want to check out, and a lot of the spots are in the middle of nowhere just because I'm hoping to see some good views. But let's do a lot of driving and see where the day takes us.
Can we store coffee? Jan.
Alright guys, I was just driving, saw this parking spot as well as like these stairs, so kind of thought they lit somewhere, so let's check it out. And no, there is a cat. I hear a cat. Sorry guys, I'm a cat person. I don't know if it's hungry or not. I don't even have anything. I just have a chocolate bar and water. And this is where the stairs led us to. This beautiful pavilion over here. Alright guys, we are on top of this pavilion. Pretty high here. I'll show you the views. I don't know if you were able to tell, but actually most of the land in South Korea is mountains, mountains. So it's pretty difficult to build a lot of like cities or even farm in all of this land, just because it's mainly like rocks. But it's pretty green, which is really nice. And on this side we have a big ecological park over here. There is a bridge leading up to this and two buses staying here, so I think I can actually walk there. So I'm thinking if I should, I'll go there, but it's like a small island right in the middle over here. And then there are people here, people on the suspension bridge, and there are like houses back there on the other side. Pretty good for random spot. My heart is not at ease because I see this little guy over here. I don't know if he's hurt or he's hungry. He's meowing all the time and there is no convenience store or anything nearby. I don't know what I should do. Okay, so the little guy is not here anymore. I'm still gonna go around, just double check that he's nowhere near from the looks of it. He didn't look sick or anything, so that was a good sign. He also didn't look very slim, so I do assume people take care of him. I just wanted to go an extra step. Yeah, it did take me a long time to drive and come back, so maybe he left already. All this was for nothing apparently, but yeah. I take it as a good sign as long as he knows where to go. Alright, on a different note, the reason why I wanted to bring you guys here originally were views like this. I really liked the river flowing between the mountains, and this road that we are taking right now is basically going along this river a little bit higher up in the mountains. So the views are actually really good, but it's just difficult to film them while in the car. So as I see them from the window, they're like so good, but most of my filming happens when I see like this parking spot or like this pavilion over here where I can park the car and show you a little bit of views as well. And there are really convenient stairs here, and it's also a part of a course. You can like walk around here pretty freely as well. So we're gonna go just a little bit, check it out, see what's here. Did you guys hear that? I don't like that. What was it? I mean, it's not, it was from the opposite side of where I'm going, but what we learned is that we have some wild animals here apparently, and that didn't sound like a wild boar. This is our hike for today. It's a path. Alright, so I walked for quite some time. It's really pretty, but I'm not sure we are going anywhere from this path. And I mean, we are going somewhere, but getting back to the car will be a little bit challenging. I have decided to turn around and go back to the car and continue the path to the west coast of South Korea. It's really good to see, it's beautiful over here. I love lakes, I love rivers, so It was good to see a little bit of it here. Let's go back and drive. Stopping by this random restaurant and cafe on the side of the road. They say that they have donkasu, and donkasu when driving is actually pretty good. Alright guys, a little bit of preview hopefully for the next episode. I've been seated here for a while and reading through some blogs about hiking Jirisan, which is the highest mountain in the mainland Korea. The highest one in general in Korea is Hallasan, and we've already tackled that, thankfully. The peak of Jirisan is Cheonwonbon. It's 1,950 meters, which is pretty high. I did read that it's one of the most, if not the most challenging peak to climb here in Korea. Hallasan was not that challenging for me, but Soroksan was, and this one seems to be more difficult than Soroksan, so I'm gonna plan how to end the day tomorrow so we can start the climb early. If you wanna see me suffer, sweat, curse on my way up and down the mountain, feel free to tune in the next episode whenever it's released. For now, we're gonna continue driving west and exploring other parts of Korea that are a little bit difficult to get to. I've been making more and more stops because today has been a lot of driving. Not that I'm complaining, I love going around places like this and just making random stops to see the views, and one of these beautiful views is actually behind me. Also, all the space and fields right behind me were used at 2023 Jamboree here in South Korea, and apparently this is a very big event here in the country where so many scouts come together to camp outdoors and join a lot of activities. I do see it every now and then on the news whenever it happens. So yeah, it's pretty good to come across one of those spaces where Jamboree used to take place. And just like this, we made it to the west coast. I actually see a few constructions here, and it looks like there is a beach nearby as well, so we are gonna go explore this together. All this space and little to no cars over here. It's really cool, but we are gonna go walk up there and then check out the view from there. But before that, we're gonna come see this map. Where are we? Where are we right now? Okay, I found it, we are here. And actually, maps like this are perfect because first of all, they're in two languages always. And second, they're made by local governments who know all these cool places to visit and actually give you pictures and other information here as well. I now have so many other places I want to go to. Alright guys, it's just us here. We are walking in, see some views, let's see what's around, let's explore this area. Not so many people, but you can still enjoy. This is the local tourism. This is how to do it, I guess. We've got mountains here behind us and a small village as well. This is the parking lot. There is one small truck over there. And this is us, guys. Nobody else. Even a boat. Okay, bus. Okay, there is a bus parked as well. So excited to show you the other side, the west coast of Korea. It's our first time during this trip. So let's check it out. Did I know about this location? Not at all. How did I find it? I was just looking at the map and I saw that we are pretty close to the water, and then there is a sign, in Korean it says there is a beach. And I was like, yeah, let's check it out. Let's check the west coast before the sun sets. And that's how we are here. It's getting a little bit colder, but I honestly think this is the best weather to explore. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. We are at the top now. Alright, so the wind here is no joke. It's actually pretty chilly right now. Way colder than it was last week. And another thing to watch out for on this west coast of South Korea, you always have to check the low tide and high tide, because everything can look differently depending on where the water is. This is the thing, sometimes you want to swim or you expect a beautiful sunset with sun rays reflecting on the water, but sometimes there is little to no water because of the low tide. So yeah, it has its goods and bads, but East Coast doesn't have this, West Coast does. And guys, we made it. I'm gonna remove the shoes now. This is at least what other people who came here with me did. And just walk right there. So I'm assuming we are touching water. This is so nice. I don't know how to explain. Oh, stepped on something sharp. But yeah, I don't know how to explain, but it really is different from the East Coast. The color of the water is different. There are almost always smaller islands in the background as well, somewhere far. It feels different. Not good, not bad, just feels different. It's like there is a difference between the East and West Coast here in South Korea, even though the country is pretty small. All right, let's explore. Let's check it out. I should have put a jacket instead of a hoodie. The wind goes through and it's cold. Oh! Oh, Wanna see? Do you see the spikes? I didn't see this when I stepped on it. Are we good though? We are good. Well, I guess that's how you know water is coming back. You can also see so many mountains there. There is more land, there is more land. No land. Land there, land there, land there. Pretty cool. Guys, we are starting over here and our goal is to see the waterfalls here. According to the map, it might take less than an hour, so 20 minutes plus 30 minutes, right? So we do have about an hour until the sunset, so let's try to make it there and back as soon as possible. Right, yeah, over here 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 2.3 kilometers. It's gonna be a good hike. I'm gonna try to be as quick as possible, really. It's gonna be like, we gotta rush this thing. We're gonna speed up. Alright, this is gonna be completely off topic, but I freaking love when people go hiking together or when they run together. I keep seeing couples who do that. When you opt for doing something that you know is gonna be like, it requires effort, that requires sweating, that maybe not both people enjoy this equally, but it's I don't know, it's like hiking, running, watching football games together, like these three things, it's like peak romance in my eyes. Alright, we see signs of Jamboree that was taking place. Apparently the scout camp used to be here as well, or one of their activities. The more I walk, the more beautiful it gets here. I love this, it's such a spontaneous decision. We still have like about a kilometer of walk. The views are damn good. I hear water falling. It's a good sign, right? We may see some waterfalls. Good news, we've got water at the waterfalls for the first time this trip. Actually, very easy hike. It took us twice less, I think it's 5:20. So it took us about half an hour to get here with all the filming. So it's possible to be here even faster. But the falls are here. Look at them. Look at the views. It's this little guy right here. All of this is for that. I'm just kidding. Here, it's here. There is a dedicated spot to viewing the falls. So let's walk downstairs and see them again. So glad we made it. So beautiful. No one here. I kind of only got to see like 5-7 people pass by on their way back, so heading down. So right now I'm probably gonna be the last one here, and it's really good. We still got a little bit of sun, and we will probably even make it back before the sun completely sets, so we don't have to walk in the dark. And this is such a beautiful way to end the day and end this vlog. I hope you are seeing some new parts of South Korea you've never seen before. So happy to be exploring this country, a lot of these places that are hidden or I haven't been to yet, and a lot of people haven't been to yet. Thank you guys for everything. Let me know what your favorite spots are, what you like the most in any of these vlogs, and I'm gonna see you in the next video pretty soon.